You're not going to be able to see me. We're doing it a little bit different tonight. Okay? Come in. Come in with an open mind. Come in with an open mind and just ready to have good conversation. We'll have a conversation. It may not be good to you. I'm gonna wait a while, make sure I got everything set up here correctly. Public service announcement. I didn't know what to title this one. But don't be surprised if you guys can't see me. That's not the purpose of this vlog. Well, not this vlog, but this video is definitely more so just a conversation. Let's just talk it up, chop it up, make sure my music is together. So I started this channel, I think seriously, when everything had happened a couple months ago. I've always had a YouTube channel, but I never really used it as a content creator until recently. However, if you guys ever pay attention to my, what do you call it? Not the title, but your description, my description of what my channel is about. And if you guys have paid any attention to when I speak to you guys in my little mini vlogs and stuff from the very beginning of my YouTube journey, I have expressed to you guys that I want to use my page to just push authenticity, my journey, and my truth. So I don't think you can't really judge people for just living in their truth and being who they are and going about their journey the best way they see fit. And I never promised you guys that I would make perfect decisions, or I would make decisions that the public would agree with all the time. It was never going to be that. When you're with a person or you're watching a person's journey, you have to be an understanding person enough to realize that if you're a true supporter of that person, you have to understand that people are going to make decisions that is best fit for them, not best fit for public opinion, what people think, you know? Because this is a talking vlog. You guys aren't going to be able to see me, okay? So just understand, you guys aren't going to be able to see me this late night. It's just talking, a conversation, okay? And we're just having a moment here, okay? But yeah, I think and I'm so glad that this kind of happened, because it allows me to weed out like fake support from like real support. Because like, just like family members, like if people really love you, just like my family, if my family and I use my parents for example, okay? My parents don't judge the kind of decisions that I make. They may not be fond of them. They may tell me their opinions on them, but they allow me to make my own decisions. Just like you have to allow a baby to crawl before they walk, because they have to consciously learn how to do that. You guys have to allow people room to grow, okay? You have to allow people room to grow. And the way to do that is just to let them be on their path and their journey, you know? Regardless of what it may look like on the outside looking in, you never know why a person is doing what they're doing. You just never know the back end story. You never really know. And hi y'all, hey y'all. I know you guys can't see me tonight. It's a different vibe. I don't want to do a face vlog. That's why I turned the music on, the sound frequency bowls for you guys, so you guys can kind of just hear that and just vibe out and listen and conversate. It's not gonna be one of those I'm all in the camera vlogs. As long as you guys can hear me, we're good. Because I just want to talk to you guys. I just want to look at the comments and just talk with you guys. This is supposed to be a PSA, a public service announcement, because I've been getting so much backlash the last few days, and I ain't did anything but enjoy my life and make decisions that were best fit for me. You know, did things that made me happy. You know, I know everybody don't agree with everything, and trust me, it's a lot more than what meets the eye, aka what meets the social media eye, what is decided to be revealed to the world, you know? There's nothing, how do I say? There's nothing like that isn't strategically like there that is placed in front of you guys. There's nothing that isn't strategically placed in front of you guys. This is an app for entertainment purposes. Okay, I don't know. For me, it is. I mean, it's more entertainment, and it's also me getting the opportunity to share my journey, the ins and outs of my journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I like showing you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly, the good days, the bad days. You guys have seen me in like every emotion, I feel like, on this page, and I love that. I just like the openness. I like the openness. Okay. But with that, of course, comes, I guess it comes judgment when people don't agree with you when you make decisions, when you do things. Okay, it's hard to connect when you can't see someone. I know, straight up. And that's why I never really do the lives where you don't really see people. But I feel you. I mean, maybe I'll come back on and have a conversation with the camera on, but I literally came, yeah, came into the dark because I just wanted to just talk and really just get an opportunity to look at your guys' comments. I don't really get so much time to do that when I guess it's live and I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at y'all. It's just a little bit. But I'm going to slow it down so I can kind of gather my thoughts here. If you guys are in the building, what's up? I hope you guys are having a great night. I hope you guys can hear the sound frequency bowls I have going in the background. I know you can't really see me, but you're not really meant to see me. You're just meant to hear me and feel me. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen, like, on my page, like, I had a great few days in Atlanta, but it's not something I expect anyone to understand. I don't expect anybody to understand it, you know. But there was no love involved, or like anything crazy, like, oh my God, Yana's in love and then moved back to Atlanta or anything like that. Nothing like that. It was just something that needed to happen and that aligned itself. So, yeah. So I'm super thankful that this did happen because it allowed time. Time is going to weed the fake support out. And that's what I understood yesterday when I was on Vibes channel. It was just like people really, it's not like they don't really respect the decisions. It's just like they don't want to see turmoil again. They don't want to see anything blow up on social media again. They don't want to see me hurt in a hurt space again. But you have to I hope everyone understands, like, I'm not going to give my heart to anybody. I'm not giving my heart to anybody that could potentially hurt me, you know. As far as okay, I figured. Oh yeah, Yana, this is be straightforward, and I appreciate that. Yeah, straight up. So like, it's important. I like to just weed them all out, weed them all out. So the people that instantly just turned as soon as they seen me make a decision that they didn't like, they instantly jumped under my comments and took the first moment to just try and chew me up. And then there's people that came to my page that never come to my page, even when I'm doing things just like yoga, and just show support then. But you can come to my page and like say all this negative stuff like, oh, you're gonna be hurt, oh, it's gonna blow up in your face. Like, I am outside having sushi in Atlanta, enjoying my life, healed, moved forward. Although you guys don't a lot of people don't understand how I can move forward but like, and maintain a healthy friendship with someone that caused a lot of turmoil or issues or whatever you want to call it. It's just being an adult. I feel like it just comes down to people being an adult and knowing how to communicate. At the end of the day, like, life is always going to life decisions that nobody ever expects is going to happen. It's always good until it's bad. It's always good until it's bad. Okay, but when it gets bad, the only thing that counts is two people that know how to communicate in order to move forward. It's no right or wrong way. And I just feel like this app has a lot of judgment on it. That's why I'm just gonna push content out and not so much pay attention to negative feedback, because people are always going to think that they have an idea of what's going on just based off of a small inkling of information or a clip or a 10-minute video. People make so many assumptions and all that. But this is a new world to me, so this is all very intriguing for me to see and watch unfold. Like, I am just a girl living her life, you know, and I'm doing things that are best fit for me, not best fit for what looks good in the public's eye. Like, now it's gonna get a little bit raunchy now, y'all. Y'all might want to leave if you guys don't want to hear like the raw and uncut part, because I'm just gonna talk to you guys just like I would talk to my homegirl up the street, okay? And that's what I like. Like, I want to keep that openness on my channel. Like, I like to be able to just come, vent, and have conversation pieces with you guys. That's why, like, I don't be so mad even when people do comment their well thought out opinions. Sometimes I delete them because it's just like, you're not gonna come on my page and write a whole summary, a synopsis of what you thought it was. I delete those pretty quickly, honestly. But like some of the good comments or the opposing comments, I'll read them and I'll just let them be. Well, no, let me read your comment. Well, know this: they will never let things go that's attached to him because his name. Yeah, I see. I see. I see. Well, I understand. But on my part, I just want to let you guys know, like, I would definitely not be publicizing anything else to do, like, pertaining to, if there was anything else to go on pertaining to me and that person. It's not going to be, like, I don't think a public thing. But we're not dating or anything like that. We were literally just kicking it. It literally just aligned in perfect alignment, and we actually needed to be in the same space. That was the first time we were in the same space since everything had transpired, and we needed to have that conversation in person. It was things that we needed to hash out in person on a personal level, and things, we had to get past on our own, because we've only been talking to each other via social media, and that's different when you come from actually knowing a person in real life, spending time with the person in real life every single day, and then it goes virtual. So that leaves a lot of emotions built up, a lot of unexpressed feelings, and a lot of misunderstanding, because yeah, that's just how that goes. Of course, with social media, things get misconstrued super easy, quick, fast, in a heartbeat. So it just comes down to, two people having good communication skills and just being adults and understanding, life is going to happen. And you have to roll with the punches, and you got to know how to get back up and start swinging. For me, I'm a person that has been through a lot of things in my life. So I do not live my life with any regrets. I don't live my life that way. I don't have hate in my heart towards people who have wronged me, or and I can't even just say wronged me, because people make mistakes. I make mistakes too. I've been a bad person before. Like, I've been a evil person before, just having a fucked up mindset because I was just ununderstanding of life and how to deal with things. I've been in different spaces than I am now. I've evolved. I've been different versions of Yana J. So, you know, a lot of that is why I do not hold grudges. I don't hold hate. I celebrate life, and I live my life to the fullest. Like, I've reinvented myself so many times. That's what I do. Anytime I want to enter a new era of my life, I want to pursue something else, a new business, whatever it is in my life that I want to pursue, I reinvent myself for that new era. So, like, a lot of times people will be talking to me, and they'll be talking to me about the past me, basically. A past me that I no longer relate to. I'm not in that space anymore. So you're speaking to me about, you know, basically an old version of myself. you know People grow, grow up. People evolve. Y'all have to learn. I think the internet is never gonna learn. Like you just said straight up, people gonna do things all the time, long as it's for clicks and views and reactions. But some of us are just simply people literally living our lives out loud for you guys to look at. So that's why I can't really go off on you guys for like coming in the comments and like all the naysayers like, oh, you look stupid, oh, why would you do that, da, 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 da. I can't really be mad at you guys because you guys have un you guys didn't even mean to, but you guys have unintentionally been invested in something for the last 6 months, um, from the very beginning. And I will say, it was I don't know if I could say it was a mistake. It was just the darkest hour when I put my personal feelings towards that man on the internet. Not even on the internet, but I told somebody that was going to bring it to the internet. But I needed to do that in that moment. So no, I do not regret doing that, but I will say that it will not happen again. It won't happen again. I wouldn't do that again because I see the outcome of something like that. I've never did anything like that. Like that was just a particular situation. A very unique situation. It was one of my darkest hours. Like in that time, nobody would never understand. Nobody would never understand because nobody ever could walk in my shoes. A lot of people never went through an experience of having to not lose a child, but like go through the process of eliminating it and having the thoughts in your mind, not knowing if you should keep the baby, not trying to just think all of that shit out, and then having somebody in the back of your mind, not having somebody in the back of your mind, but in your face talking to you about all the negatives that could happen, all the bad things that could come out of it if you do, all that stuff was going on in my world at that time, amongst so many other things. So it was just my darkest hour, and I did something that I had never did before. But that's life. But I can assure you, like I wouldn't do that again because now I see how it works. I see how social media is. I never expected such a huge, you know, whatever had happened from that. Um, but I will say I can't apologize to the public for just forgiving and conversating and growing. I know, like I put out, not put out, but how do I say this? How do I say this to y'all? Yeah, I just don't have no hate in my heart, like regardless of anything. I guess when you just go through so much in life, like, and you from a place like where I'm from, and you've seen some of the things that I've seen, you you go about life just a little bit different, and you go about life thinking about things in a less third dimensional way, and I think about things from a more spiritual aspect. Everything is spiritual. You just have to figure out, you got to figure it out for yourself. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'll definitely pop on so you guys can see me Thursday. I'm gonna definitely pop online so you guys can see me Thursday. But right now, I just wanted to talk, just do a quick PSA, because, I see y'all, And I do appreciate the genuine concern and the real support. Um, the people that still rock with me, regardless of like if they agree with the decision I made or not. I respect the people that's telling me that's like, okay, you on your journey, we see you. We just don't want to see you get hurt. And I can do nothing but respect that. That's why I say I will never come back on this internet, especially in this space, with my personal problems with anyone. I wouldn't bring that to you guys. Just out of respect, for them, myself, and for you guys' mental stability too, because it seems like when people put their personal things on the internet, it becomes content for some people, unfortunately. But I don't know. I'm just learning how this YouTube stuff work. I don't really have any hurt feelings about anything. I'm just watching as everything goes. Like I said, I had a great vacation, little trip to Atlanta. Everything. Ooh, Everything ends where it begins, y'all. Everything ends where it begins. Everything in life comes full circle. You know, everything in life comes full circle. Um, and it's not nothing nobody could ever do about that, because it's a universal thing. Just like the pendulum is swinging, universally, just like we're in the age of Aquarius and everything is coming to light. You know, we're in interesting times in the world. That's why, I don't know, just look at things from a spiritual perspective sometime and not on a third dimensional level, and you'll start to see things a little bit differently. And you might even have a little bit more peace of mind. Yeah, you might have a little bit more peace of mind. Um, I know I do when I look at things from the spiritual angle. Why aren't you guys saying anything in the comments? There's 35 people in here. What do you guys like? What's your thoughts on anything? Um, but yeah, and I'll never, I can never. Sometimes things are just different when you know people in real life versus reality is always different from social media. Real life and reality is something separate from social media. How are you doing with your book? It's good. I'm ready to release it. I'm ready to eat trying sushi and whatnot. I tried something else too, okra, which I thought was something completely different, but I was really just out enjoying myself, because like when I'm at home, it's boots to the ground. And also, I'm definitely getting that ebook up in a few days, because it's definitely, like I've been told y'all, it's already, I just need to get it released to you guys. What was I about to say? I'm also like, it's about to be boots to the ground. That's another reason, like, I took the opportunity to just go enjoy myself. I like killed two birds with one stone. I got to have a conversation with Mr. Marcus, because we needed to have that conversation. We needed to see each other in person, just to address things amongst each other. That was just necessary. Like, before I had social media support, that's where my support was coming from. So it's like, I don't know. I just wouldn't hate him. Like, I didn't have nobody when I was in Atlanta that few months. Of course, before like I got there, I was fine. Well, I wasn't fine. I was fucked up, but a little bit before then, I was fine. But once I got there, that was my support system. So it's like, why wouldn't I be able to have a conversation with that person? At the end of the day, we created a whole life together. So for anybody to think like I wouldn't be able to just have a conversation and be able to move forward and not move past, but just, yeah, move forward in just a positive direction for the sake of us both, you know, that just sounds bitter to me. Like, I would never want to be that kind of person. Just like, I know, and that's another thing I find comical. Like, a lot of the people in the comments, like, I know a lot of these people have baby fathers, a lot of these people have children. I'm like, I know these people wish their baby daddies happy Father's Day, and I know they've been through some things. I know you guys have cussed your baby fathers out before. I know you guys have. Your husbands, you guys have had things. Of course, you guys probably didn't bring it to the internet, but it's like, that's a part of relationships. It's like, y'all gotta stop dehumanizing people on this app. Like, we're all just human, regardless of if we're content creators that want to decide to open. We hit the live button so you guys can see into our lives. It's not necessarily pass judgment. Like, for me, I like to let people in a little bit so that people can like learn from me. Like, take something from me. You don't have to judge me, but you can learn something along the way, even if it's from learning from something that you see that I made as a mistake. Take that from me and apply it to your life somehow. Because I'm going to live my life in the best way that works for me. And that's never gonna change. Like, I'm always gonna do what works, what feels right for me and my mind, my body, my soul, and my spirit, regardless of judgment. I've been judged for a very long time before I came to YouTube, and that's okay. That's okay. I know people say, and I've had people say very harsh things to me. That's why, like, I think I have thick skin. Like, I can handle it. It's cool. Like, I'm cool with the judgment. I'm cool with all of that, because I've dealt with that for a long time, longer than you guys would ever believe. You know, life is a journey. We all have our life experiences and stories, so people shouldn't judge other lives if they don't agree. 100%. And a lot of people don't even have the courage, to live out loud. That's why I can do this so confidently. Like, I'm going to be me regardless of anything in this world, and I'm going to live out loud so that other people have courage to do the same thing, regardless of how the good, the bad, and the ugly, y'all. You guys get to see it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the mistakes that you guys deem to be mistakes that were already just in alignment that needed to happen. You know? But yeah, that's what I be thinking most of the time. Like, I know these people have baby fathers and husbands that they have, like, probably cursed out, and they still wish them happy Father's Day. They still call. It's just like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, you know? But, yeah, another thing is, like, I could never really have a lot of hate, like, as much as we have went through together during that about 6 months course. I could never have hate really for him, because one, that man was always very upfront and honest with, his feelings. He says he's a single guy, and, I he just opened his home to me. He just opened his home to me so that I would have a place. So I don't know. I would never like really hate. I could never hate someone who supported me during the darkest hour, is basically what I'm saying to y'all. I didn't have this internet support. I couldn't call you guys and ask you guys, can I come to your house? If you guys were in Atlanta, you guys probably would have walked past me just like people walk past anybody else. Like, people turn their nose up at people like me that was in that situation. So it, that's just the way I see it on the internet when people be talking their craziness and all of that. It's like the support wasn't here in real life when I needed it. Okay? So it's easy to decipher real support from fake support. It's real easy, because the fake support comes when I make a decision that a person don't agree with or they don't like for whatever reason, and then that's when they decide to come over. And I seen that a lot too. Like, people, like I said, people that never even came to my page when I'm doing good, I'm just doing my makeup, or I'm just doing something positive, a cooking blog, has never came to my page to support anything. But the second something happens that they do not agree with, you come over and you throw all this negativity, all the foolery, all your negative vibes that just wasn't going on at the time in my real life, you know, and you come past judgment. Like, who does that? That's some corny shit right there. But I don't know. Y'all are different from me, 100%. Not you guys, but like those people are different. I'm not gonna say you guys in this comment because you guys are just listening. But I don't know. Yeah, people definitely feed off the drama. But I don't know. Some people's drama and some people's just real life. Like, you'll be amazed at some of the things that happen. Like, just gotta. Everybody's life is different. Like, I told y'all from jump when y'all first met me on that interview, my life is a movie. Okay? You don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Just like I didn't know I was gonna be in Atlanta, and I ended up going to Atlanta because it was a ticket that was already paid for. You think? Yeah. You think I was just gonna like. Well, I was actually gonna ignore the ticket, but alignment happened, and I went and had a little quick vacation, and it worked out perfectly. It worked out just perfectly. So, but you guys just don't take that and run with like, oh, Yana's running off and about to go, get pregnant and be with this man again or something like that, because it's not that. Just because we reconciled and move forward in a positive direction and we decide, we're still friends in real life, you know. People just have to, come to grips with that, I guess, on social media. I guess I'll give y'all another 6 months to do that. But anyways, it's definitely boots to the ground. That's another reason, like, I was super just enjoying myself, because it's boots to the ground, because I want to take you guys on an international vacation, y'all. I want to go to St. Lucia. I hope it's like maybe in August, just right before the end of summer, or right at the beginning of like the kids' school year, something of that nature. But St. Lucia is in my books, and we might even have a special guest there. I don't know. Only time will tell, because you know this life over here is a movie, so the script not even wrote yet. But I just want to let you guys know, yeah. Y'all know a lot of them, especially content creators, are upset because they thought you was going to expose him and then you didn't, and that upset them. They was fake supporters. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like I accidentally did, like, with the whole email thing. I thought that was enough. I think that was enough. That was enough. But if they were expecting anything more, they already thought like that was to take the man out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was just expressing my feelings. And I went back and corrected that the whole, like, 3 weeks after that whole spin. But one thing I realized, like, I can't satisfy everybody. Like, I cannot satisfy everybody with my decisions that I make. I'm not going to satisfy everybody. That's why I just say, just sit back and enjoy the show. Because I'm not here to satisfy you. I'm not. This is just my journey, my life, and my story. And I'm open enough, and I have the courage and tenacity to share it with the world. Because I want you guys to see where this goes, where this journey goes. Not how you guys met me, all that, ooh, all that. But it's about the future, and I want to take you guys with me. Whoever's down to ride for real, not the fake supporters, because I seen you the last 4 days. I seen it. But thank you for peeking. Thanks for popping out. And I know just what to do with it. So, yeah, I definitely have peeped the whole little fake supporter vibe. It's like, but you never came over in the midst of the goodness, but you come over the second something happens that you don't agree with, but you don't support me in real. I couldn't even call half them people in real life. So, you know, they thought I had more. I might have more, but I'm not telling y'all. Like, this was the disclaimer. There's no more. I don't care what happens. I don't care what happens on this app pertaining to anybody. I'm not gonna expose anything personal about anybody. Nah. You guys gotta understand that was the darkest moment of my life. I was literally in the process of, it was literally a fetus in my stomach, you know, that I was going through the process of. You guys know the rest of that journey. It was just a dark moment. And I would never, like, I don't want to do that. I don't like the idea of it coming to the internet and exposing people, all of that. I tried to stop that. I tried to put that fire out as soon as I started it, but it didn't happen. So, you know, now we're here. Hey, Juicy Reveal. I appreciate you. And yeah, you guys seen me a little turned up the last 4 days, like, in the city, but I was just being a girl in the city. Like, I don't know many young girls my age or younger that wouldn't, you know, I don't know. Maybe I should just shut up. No. What were y'all doing when y'all was like 20, 24, 23? Like, you guys, that's why I'm like, I'm different, I guess. I like what I like. I had a great time. And I can't say sorry for that. I can't apologize for that. It was something that was needed. And I just want all of the fake support to leave right out the back door, okay? Ain't nothing even to see here for you. Ain't no expose, none of that. All you get to see from here on out is this journey through my life. The good, I'm still going to show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. You guys have seen me at my worst. You guys seen me crying, the Kim Kardashian tears. Yeah, I'm allowing you guys to just see it all, you know? And I understand that it's going to come with some hate, some judgment. I think I'm okay with that at this point. I've learned how to deal with it, you know? I was in the same situation. I raised myself from age. Yeah, like, when you raise yourself from a certain age, you have a quite different life experience. Like, yeah, we were just having a blast. And then they even tried to make a spectacle. People are so funny. That's why I'm like, this social media stuff is literally just for content. I hope everybody get a fat check. When YouTube people get paid on the 22nd, I hope everybody gets a wonderful check, for all of the content you guys have put out, like for however long y'all been doing content creator. Because I'm new here. I'm new over here. I'm just learning the ropes and living my life for you guys to judge, I guess. But yeah, y'all was having a blast. I was dancing when he was talking to not his girlfriend, but he knows everybody. Y'all know that man know everybody. He be all throughout the cities. And he had actually told me the morning after who the lady was that he was talking to, that I kept asking, like, who is that? Because it was dark, child. I didn't even know how he seen the lady sitting in the corner. But the man knows everybody. And that happened to be someone that he tried to get me a job with when I was out there. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, they tried to make a spectacle of that, like, oh, he I'm like, girl, that man is gonna be who he is, and I don't judge him for it. At the end of the day. And then another thing, like, people really thought, okay, because I was dating openly a few months ago, that I was just going to, like, lay down and start a whole new life that quick, like, and give my little hoo-ha over to a new man that quick. Like, you guys, I don't think anybody understands, like, not the severity, but like the seriousness of when a man, I hope you two don't be mad about my language, but ejaculates in you do you guys know that stays in the body for like 7 years? Somebody Google it real quick. Is it 7 years or like 5 years? But it stays in your body for a long while. And that is something spiritual. So just that off bat, that alone, knowing that information, I haven't even been willing to give my body to like another man. Like that in that way. Not because like I wanna go with this, like the past. No, it's because I'm allowing myself to, like, you have to cleanse yourself out. You gotta do steams, you gotta purify. It's a lot of spiritual things you can do to just kind of renew your energy. So I didn't want to open my portal up to a new man just off bat, because one, the chemistry was not there. It's too soon for me. And I've only been somebody said, oh, it was called soul ties. I've had soul ties before. I've had that before. But yeah, I guess you can say that. So yeah, I'm in the process of breaking the soul tie. So with that being said, I haven't been like I don't care who you see me at the casino with. Not nobody popping no draws off or nothing like that. Like, dating is cute, but like I'm very upfront. Like, I've been very upfront since I've gotten out of this little ordeal situation. I'm like, with guys who approach me, I'm like, I'm super in my businesswoman era. I'm working on some things personally. I'm not dating right now. I'm not going to take you serious, I don't really even want to waste your time. I think that's the line I give them. But, guys are persistent. They still, they still want to try. They still think they think they himeth. They think that they're himeth, When you tell them, like, oh, I'm not dating right now, I'm not looking for nobody, they just don't believe it. So, But even that guy that I was seeing, that little casino date or whatever, he's a nice guy, but I believe I gave him advice on our last conversation. I gave him advice, because he needed some advice. He was going through some things, and I believe, like, my advice was the reason, like, he had ended up doing something different. Like, I think that he took my advice, and for me, like, that's good. Like, I feel like I helped someone. Maybe that was the purpose of us meeting, and not for us to, like, run off and be together, not even to have sex or anything like that, because it wasn't a sexual relationship, It was just casual dating. And that's healthy too. We got to get back to that in society, just casual dating. Don't, especially in 2024, okay? You got to be mindful. You don't want to just be opening that portal up because a nigga fine with a six-pack and a long stick. You don't want to do that. You want to save yourself. So just take your time. bond and establish chemistry and eye connection and stuff like that. That's the stuff that makes a relationship good. Like once you establish a real connection, so much so that like you can sense each other's thoughts, like that kind of thing. I'm trying to keep it up from you know what I'm saying. Kano Angel. For a year you're in a relationship, it takes 4 years to move on. Ooh, I don't like that sound. But that sounds accurate. That sounds about right. Yes, marriage relationships are long, but yeah, and that's the thing. Like I be in like long relationships when I'm in relationships. So you probably right about that whole 4 years to move on. That sound about right. So anything before that might be a little premature. But yeah, like when you want that authentic raw connection, like yeah, you do have to have self-discipline. Self-discipline then it's a healthy because it's a fun distraction, just enjoying company. Was that the Spanish guy you were on the park with? Yeah, he's super, super cool. That was like our fourth day. Like we used to hang out all the time, but I was very like upfront with him, Juicy Reveal, like, from day one ever. And then he had met me like on IG, and that's another thing for me. I don't do social media relationships. Like if somebody reach out to me, I really don't in this day and age like date people that only know me based from social media. It's just it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I'd rather just meet someone organically, like in passing. I'm sorry, in passing. I much rather meet someone in passing, in real life, just so that I know that it's a genuine connection and it's not anything, you know, forced. You know. This is your life. Live it how you want. Yes, you guys too. Make sure you guys, and that's all I want to do. That's all I'm going to do because I know somebody out there is going to be inspired to do that. You got to live your life for you and how you want. That's what I do. But yeah, that's the kind of things. Someone said something about self-discipline. Let me go back to that. If you have self-discipline, then it's healthy because it's a fun distraction, just enjoying company. Right. If you have self-discipline. You're right. See, I've had something like that as well, but I feel like with that, it's only so long. It could be a fun distraction until somebody end up catching feelings. You're like, oh, you my girl now. Oh, you my dude now. We go together real bad. We're locked in for life. Like, it's only so long before that kind of energy start taking over that situation, I feel like. Like, how long can somebody sling you some good peener wiener, and or some good cookie, and how long is it gonna be before you start getting hot, like you start really feeling them, like you know but I'm just talking, y'all. I'm not the love doctor. What do I know? I'm just talking to y'all. We just having chit chat. People date for clout nowadays. You gotta be careful about who you trying to get something from the back end. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know anything about no social media dating. That doesn't. Maybe like in years and years ago, like before dating for clout was a thing, it was okay to casually meet someone on social media and then you guys be locked in from there. But in today's age, I don't know about that. You're right about that, Yana. That's why I always say be careful with your heart. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then I'm a hopeless romantic. So like I love love. When I am in love, like I love love. Why do they keep restricting your message? Who is doing that? Oh, okay, retract it. Okay, got it. But yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely like a lover girl. Um, oh, okay, yeah. But now it's like boots to the ground because I really want to go to St. Lucia. I need to buy my little drone because I want to bring you guys with me and get some really good content. I think you guys will love that. And yeah, so that's what we working on. So I'm about to be a hard working girl. I'm about to get cute probably Thursday, but that's gonna be the last time for a while because hashtag boots to the ground. A girl, I don't know how much this trip is gonna cost. It's given like 7K. I don't know how much it cost. It's given like I'm gonna have to come out the pocket like $7,000 to enjoy myself, because I really want to enjoy. I want to enjoy it. So my and I want to go to like a resort so that everything is just all inclusive. I don't have to leave, go too far. Hopefully they got like horses and stuff. I just want to have the whole package there. So I'm gonna plan it out accurately. So that's gonna be exciting, and that's what we were working towards. So hashtag boots to the ground. I might go live sometime when I'm at work, so y'all can support me when I'm at work. All this support that's been coming these last 4 days, I hope y'all be there while I'm at work supporting me while I'm being a working girl, working. Since y'all didn't support my little staycation. Love y'all down though. Did he say you're going to help him with his new channel? Oh no, not like frequently, but like we were supposed to. I was just gonna go out and kind of host with him and kind of just see how he does his thing as far as the dating channel. But what happened was, you guys, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. We nap. Like, we're nappers. We like to nap together, and it be just a vibe. So oftentimes, like, we'll do our thing, and we're like, all right, it's time for our nap. We finna lay it on down. That's just, a vibe. I love naps. I love taking a good nap, and we need that. And I'm because that man be very busy. I kind of just try and ask him, make sure, like, yo, make sure you get your rest in, because I know you got to go save the world. Go interview 10,000 homeless people, and then you got to run across the world and go do another 10,000 things. So I really like to, when I am in his presence, it's important that I push, like, make sure you relax. Just enjoy the day. And then it was his birthday weekend, so it wasn't no pressure. It wasn't no pressure filled vibe. Like, we were just going with the flow, taking it slow, and just enjoying our time, our conversation, and our vibrations, But yeah, it wasn't like I'm gonna be like a forever host or anything, but it was just for that day. I was just gonna go see the ropes and how he do the thing. But yeah, we just got busy napping, basically. Napping and poolside and club hopping. Not even club hopping, but like bar hopping and eating good, just vibing out. But yeah, so that was super crazy to me. I didn't really know how to reply to all the naysayers and stuff. I didn't really know what to say to you guys. But that's all. Basically, that's my PSA. And I appreciate the real support, and I'm going to keep the fake support is just going to keep weeding itself out, because if you can hate somebody, or you can say something really mean to somebody, really spiteful or hurtful to someone just based off of a decision that they made, you don't really fuck with them. So that's not real love. So go over there with that fake love, because I don't need it. I see through you. I see through it. But in the meanwhile, Yana J is going to just be pushing content, and I do have other things that are going to be starting up that might pop up in your algorithm. If you really mess with me like that, it's going to pop up in your algorithm. So like, I'm gonna just let the universe continue to do its work from here on out, and I'm going to play my position, and the haters are going to play their position, and everybody just play their roles, and let's get it, let's go. Just don't let them get to you. You don't have to keep defending yourself. We support you. No, I appreciate you guys. So I think I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to give you a little PSA and check in with you guys a little bit. I love coming live and just chit-chatting with you guys, reading the little comments. And I hope everybody that's in here is subscribed tonight, but we not begging for subscriptions. It's either, I'm sure you guys will subscribe if you see me live again. You guys come back over. Oh my gosh. Why did I just now see that comment? I am not. Y'all, wow. Sorry, I'm just scrolling the comments. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great night. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything so I can reply to you guys. But yes, boots to the ground. I'm gonna be working. And I don't know if it's gonna be St. Lucia or Tulum. I don't know which one. Maybe I'll do a pick from a hat, maybe like 3 locations, and figure out which destination I'm going to go to. And then once we get there, we'll see. Well, I'll know ahead of time, of course, but you guys will see if I have a special guest. I don't know. It might be a solo trip. Who knows? I have a few people that offered to come. Well, not offered, but like they would want to come. I've been wanting to take a nap date, but I know some people think it's weird. It's not. You just have to have the chemistry. You got to be with the right person. You got to build that bond. I can't stress it enough. Like, take it from your lover girl. Your lover girl, creator, content girl over here, Yana J. JD, all it takes is a bond, you know. You're going to find that person that you can have a nap date with. And when you do, baby, it's going to be so worth it. Because chemistry is everything. Bonding, stuff like that. You never know how you can bond with people. You know, it all just depends on you two people and you guys' relationships. You know, some people bond over eating. Some people bond over smoking together. Some people bond over napping together. Some people just bond over conversation. It all depends. You just gotta know your person. But yes, JD, I believe in love. I'm a lover girl. I'm that girl that believes in love at first sight. So I support you in your journey to find your nap babe. Because they're out there. 100%. And yes, straight up, I won't let them get to me. That's why I made this. I'm like, I just want to let y'all know. It's all good in the neighborhood, regardless of anything. I hope everybody still got money flowing in on the paper route. Because, you know, I heard inflation is still high everywhere. But I'm about to get off of here and see what else is going on in these YouTube streets. I got a phone call a little earlier about something pretty interesting. So maybe we get back on these YouTube streets and I'll see you guys out here perhaps. I probably won't be. I'm not going to be in any bushes or anything like that, or in anybody comment sections or anything like that, because the weird vibes. But I fuck with who fuck with me, and I thank you guys for being here for the journey and accepting me, flaws and all, mistakes and all of that, you know, for bearing with me and wanting to. You got to see it through, my boy. You got to see it through. So thank you guys for being here, for being willing enough to see it through and not judging me, you know. And if you are judging me, God is going to judge you. Okay? But I hope that not convince, but make someone want to be free enough and have the courage enough. Hopefully I give someone the courage to live in their truth, live in your truth. Hopefully, even though I don't have the camera on today, I'm one of those girls that cam up. It's some people on this app that don't, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, it's some people on this app that's never cammed up before, ever. And they just don't have the courage. They just don't have the courage to do it. No mistakes, but lessons. But yeah, I'm that person that will cam up and all that good stuff. But hopefully I just this is my journey, and you take what you take from it, you know. You don't have to judge, but you can take a lesson from anybody's situation. Anything you ever see in life, you can abstract something from it. You know, it's just like when something bad happens in your life or a situation happens, you just have to find the good in the situation and make a lesson out of it. So I'm glad you just commented that, Angel. I'm glad you just said that, because you just tied my point in very well. Yeah, yep. No mistakes, just lessons. So just know that it's okay to be yourself. You're gonna make mistakes, or you're gonna make decisions that some people deem as mistakes. Not everybody's always gonna see things, you know, from your perspective. And that's why I do this. I live out loud so the next person can do it too. And hopefully next time I cam up, maybe I'll encourage other people to cam up too. Like, I've been an inspirational person all my life, so like I understand what comes with the territory. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. Most people, I'm a leader. So I'm going to continue to be myself because I know that that inspires people, regardless of if it's spoken or not. Another thing is, it's important to not always, it says a lot when you don't have to ask for credit. When you know that you've done something, you don't always have to ask for credit. That says a lot when you don't ask for credit and you just let it be what it is. You know, you don't always have to ask for, I'm not a handout, but like, oh, I guess I'm getting delirious. I'm finna get off here. Good night, my loves. Just try not to be judgmental, people. Just remember, you guys only have a small look into people's lives on here. Some people be on here all day so you can see their whole shit. But I know I only see you guys so often. It's no content. Like, if this is content, hey baby, to each his own. To each his own. I'm not one of those people that be flagging people. But maybe I'll start. I don't know. I don't have time for stuff like that. I don't live on YouTube. I don't live here. Like I said, it's boots to the ground. We are planning for international travels, honey. So, but yeah. Live out loud. Be you. Be free. Stay true to yourself, regardless of anything in this world. Stay true to yourself. Live with no regrets. And always pay attention to the spiritual aspect before this third dimensional BS. You know? Any questions before I leave? Get out of here. I mean, I'm surprised it's even 28 people in here with it being a dark screen, but like I said, I just wanted to vibe and talk to you guys. Next time, I promise I will go ahead and cam up with you guys so you guys can see me. And I don't know why you guys don't ever maybe I don't do StreamYard often enough, but I don't really like StreamYard. I need to find another third-party app that I can stream on through YouTube. Because it's a little different. Good night. Thank you for coming in and chit-chatting, vibing with me. I actually see you a lot in my comments. I appreciate you, Angel. You're an angel. I see you very often. Your support does not go unnoticed, my dear. Yeah, it's dark in here, Luke. It's just a conversation vibe. You'll just have to rewind to catch the vibe. But I hope you all have a good night. I love you guys too. I hope y'all just stay down for the journey, because this is only the beginning. This is what you that whole chapter of how you guys met me. Just remember what I said at the beginning of this video. Where it begins is where it ends, and that chapter is closed. Okay? It's closed, and we're entering a new era. And I hope you guys stay along for the journey, because like I said, my life's a movie. So get your popcorn, I guess. Let's see where this movie goes, you know. Our first stop is international, because let's get our travels up. But this is gonna be and I say a journey because journeys are long, y'all. Long. We might be here for 10 years. I might have y'all for 10 years so we can see. But no, hopefully it don't take no 10 years so I can get everything that I want to get accomplished. But I have a lot of a lot of goals. I have goals in mind. And it's going to take boots to the ground, and, a support system. You guys count as well, but also the support system I have in real life. It's not going to be an easy journey. Nobody said it's going to be easy. So this is my disclaimer, expect to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and even the things that you guys will deem as mistakes that I deem as okay, that I'm doing for other purposes, for my own purposes. You know, I'm just rambling because I'm making sure I've said everything that I wanted to say to you guys tonight before I let you all go. But yeah, I hope y'all are in positive spirits. Just want to let you know I do appreciate the real support that's real, not that support that come and go when I say some shit that you don't agree with, or I make a decision you don't like. If that's the kind of support you're offering me, make sure you leave out the back door. Please and thank you.